Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SENSTalk_ for live stream updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. As well, please check out cjohn.ca and use the code SENSTalk to get discounts on your Sanders tickets. Now, tonight's game was coming off a back-to-back. Last night's game was against the Arizona Coyotes, where they lost 3-2 in overtime, and you probably saw my video. Was not very happy about that one. Tonight's game, they're trying to rebound against the New York Rangers in New York. Their next 10 out of 11 games for the Ottawa Sanders are on the road. So let's see if the Sanders can start the lengthy road trip, off right. The starting goaltenders for tonight's game is the King, Henrik Lundqvist, and Craig Anderson for the Senators. To the first period we go, where the Rangers start strong. Plenty of chances for them, a couple of chances for the Senators, but they remain scoreless after the first period. So the second period to go. 5 minutes in, Kevin Hayes, a beautiful shot on the left glove side, past Craig Anderson, 1-0 Rangers, no chance for Andy, and the Rangers strike first. Hayes from fast and Jimmy Vesey. Third period we go now. Sanders in the final couple of minutes of that second period got a couple of chances, started to put on the heat as going until the final 5 minutes of the second period, only had 9 shots, I believe, in total in the game. Third period, we go 5 minutes in. Grabner deflects a shot from the point from Stahl. 2-0 Rangers, assisted by Matt Zuccarello from Stahl. Grabner at the goal. 2-0 Rangers. Sanders can't get anything going. Sanders are not playing well. Sanders allow an empty net goal. Zibanejad at 10 of the season, 2:30 to go in the game, assisted by Zuccarello and Chris Kreider. That seals the deal. The Sanders lose 3-0 and get shut out to the Rangers in New York. All around, a horrible, horrible game. The only bright spot from tonight's game was Craig Anderson, who had another strong performance, and he's been playing much better as of recently, and Sanders haven't put a good product in front of him. In the midway through the third period, Brendan Smith laid a body check on Mark Borowiecki, who threw, and he was blindsided hit, illegal hit, and dirty hit. He was charged with a 5-minute major and a game misconduct. Borowiecki, there's no update on his injury, but does not look good. He was unconscious for a couple minutes. He got up on his own power, though, who was helped off the ice, but he did skate off. So we'll have to see on that, but only a couple days ago, Chris Wyman's out for a few months, and hopefully Borowiecki will be okay. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but God forbid Borowiecki is injured. It might be that way. It kind of looks like that. Sanders just lost 2 of their top 6 defensemen, and either Ben Harper will step in, or hopefully Tom Chabot will finally get his time to shine in the NHL, but let's hope that doesn't need to happen, because let's hope Borowiecki will be okay. But besides that, the Sanders are now 0-2-1 in their last 3 games. Picked up 1 out of 6 points in the last 3 games. And this happens to every team in hockey throughout the season. Every team has these skids in the league where things are not going right. Big saves by the goalie. Every night the Sanders is getting robbed. And you just can't get your offense going. The goaltending is keeping you in there, but can't keep you in there long enough. This happens to every NHL team. And it's up to the team, the character of the team and the skill of the team, to rebound from that. The Sanders certainly have the skill to rebound from that. I'm hoping Erik Karlsson and the other leaders on the Sanders, like Dion Phaneuf, Mark Stone, hold a players-only meeting and get things done and talk about what's going on, what's wrong with the team. The Sanders started off really, really well, and a lot of the games this year they have collapsed in the third period. That's Guy Boucher's fault. That's his area to fix on. But the players' fault this season so far is the lack of energy and competitiveness and heart they've showed in the last few games. They show no energy in tonight's game. I understand it's a back-to-back, but after losing to the worst team in the league, you should have a little bit more anger and heart going into the game. But the Sanders looked flat until it was too late. I'm hoping Karlsson calls it a players-only meeting, and hopefully the Sanders can get back on track, because every team goes through this, like I've said before, and it's up to the team to respond like that. And this can make or break a season. because you don't want a long losing streak. So let's hope the Senators can rebound on Wednesday against the Capitals in Washington. The final shots and goals: 10-7 Rangers after the first period, 8-7 Ottawa for the second period, 10-5 Rangers third period, 27-20 the final. Senators 20 shots, not going to get you anything. No goals are going to happen that way. Craig Anderson played a pretty good game, keeping the Senators in it. Team stats: faceoffs, Ottawa 26 wins, 52%. Rangers 48-24. Power plays: Ottawa had a 5-minute power play and 2 other power plays. Couldn't get anything going. Like I said in my last video, Burrows should not be on the power play. Pyatt should not be on the power play. It should be Duchesne, should be Ryan, Brassard, Hoffman, Carlson, and the other elite players. It should not be Pyatt. It should not be Burrows. I don't know why Boucher is in love with Pyatt. Power play killed the Sanders last year from winning the Cup, let alone making the finals. Because the Sanders right now are 0-11 in their last 3 games on the power play, which is not going to win you games. That's what happened last year in the conference finals to Pittsburgh, where they probably would have won that series if they could have scored power play goals. They went 1 for 30, I believe, and that lone goal is Bobby Ryan's in Game 6. It took them 6 games to score a power play goal. That's with experience like Mark Crawford and Guy Boucher, 2 power play specialist coaches. They need to get something going. You have players like Carlson and Duchesne. You have plenty of skill, and Hoffman with the shot. I'm not a power play coach, but they are, and they have the goaltending and they have the skill. Now fix it, because they have a couple of days until the Capitals, and they better be working on that power play, because right now it's sinking them. Hits were 22-23 Rangers, shots 27-20 Rangers. Third star of the game, Matt Zuccarello, 2 assists, 2+2 rating, 18 minutes on the ice. Second star for the Rangers, Kevin Hayes with the game-winning goal with a goal. First star, Henrik Lundqvist with the shutout, 20 saves on the night. Sens YouTube star of the night, Craig Anderson, kept the Sens in it when he could, made some big saves, and the Senators just couldn't muster anything past Henrik Lundqvist. But besides that, the Senators are now 0-2-1 in the last 3 games. The next game they play is against the Capitals on Wednesday, so I'll see you then. So thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for live time updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SensTalk, add to search circles on Google Plus SensTalk, click the big red button down there, subscribe to us, like this video, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Please, please, please check out our website, SensTalkCentral.com. We update it every single day. And, of course, click right here for the season playlist, right here for the most recent upload, and right here to subscribe to us. And, of course, cjohn.ca, code is the SensTalk. Please use code SensTalk on cjohn.ca for your Sanders tickets. Helps the channel out. You get to go to Sens game. I would really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you Wednesday, and hopefully I can report a Sanders win. Let's see if they can get out of this slump. I'll see you soon. Go Sens go.